Sometimes in this wonderful game, you have to kind of sit back after the game and wonder where did we go wrong? What happened? Who screwed up where? And whose fault is it that we lost? And Sunday night's game, or Sunday afternoon's game, was that kind of game. We had several opportunities to, I don't know, like run the ball. We had several opportunities to convert on 4th and 1 and on the goal line. We had several opportunities to prevent them from scoring, and he had 2 picks. And to be honest, this was a crap game. Over like Eagles wise, yeah, it was an excellent game as a football fan. Oh my goodness, it was high tempo, 7-7 at halftime. Not much separated teams at all. Arizona had a turnover. We had 2. It was a very good game. Don't get me wrong. Very came down to the wire, and unfortunately, as an Eagles fan, Arizona took advantage of it. They played a heck of a game. They used Larry Fitzgerald very well in their screens, and our defense just Nate Allen, and they just weren't. He didn't. Nowhere to be seen. And most people are attacking Allen, saying, "Oh, he's garbage. Why?" We want him traded. And then Chip and Billy Davis are like, "All right, well, he's doing fine. He's useful." I don't agree. We need a stronger safety. We do. I don't know if we have more men deep because we've been burnt all season long, as a matter of fact, and that's the biggest problem. It's like our front 7, they're doing a heck of a job. They're there on the screens. They're there on every damn short pass and just took them out. Michael Kendricks was in for 20 snaps. You could see his presence was missed immensely, but they only limited him to 20 because of injuries and whatnot. And we play Texans on Sunday, so we'll see what happens. But basically, this light's in the way, isn't it? I'll move over here. Probably better. So we lost 24-20. 17-7, 17-17. Final 2 minutes of the game, I believe. We were very critical 4th and inches on the goal line. The spot was very. If you look at a picture, you could see the ball was there, and the first down marker was like. No, the ball marker, the down box was like there, like there. So they just completely marked the ball wrong. It was like, what are you doing? So we should have called a timeout, challenged the spot. Or not called a timeout, we should have challenged the spot, and then the ball would have been moved closer. And then we would have been able to do stuff. Maybe score a touchdown. So it was 4th and inches, or 4th and goal rather. And we decided to kick a field goal. We're like, alright, but we're sweet. We can hold them to 3 points or less. Come on. Didn't happen. We're like, alright, we'll go for the field goal. Cool. Should have gone for it. And then there's another. And then, a minute later, deep ball. Touchdown. Game over. Basically. And then we had a chance to bring it back. We did. Short runs and shotgun, which doesn't make any sense when you're trying to gain yardage, like 3rd and 3 or something. They do it in pistol and shotgun. Doesn't make any sense. You do it under. Makes no sense. They didn't do that too much, though. Then on that final drive, play calling was terrible this game, by the way. Towards the end, that final play where we just Hail Married it. We're on the 16-yard line, Hail Married it basically. Threw it in, threw it high. We got our tallest receivers in. We got Matthews, Macklin, Zach Ertz, and then we had Riley Cooper. We couldn't really do much at all. Their corners were all over that ball. They played very tight man coverage, and we just couldn't do anything. I almost thought like do a short pass to Shade or something, and then ulted him for a few yards. Is our playbook too predictable? No, but just bad decisions, and then sometimes really good decisions, and they work very well. You could see we really missed Sproles this game. I actually thought he was going to play. I said that in my last video, and I'm sorry if I got that wrong, which I did. But he would have made a big difference in this game because we had that double threat with the two running backs. And we didn't have that this game. And this game, our O-line and penalties, man, they killed us. They really did. And turnovers. 2 picks, Mr. Foles. What are you going to do about that? A lot of people are like, oh, we have to draft Marcus Mariota. It's like, no, we don't. We have a solid quarterback. He's a decent quarterback. He's not Hall of Fame material, but he gets the job done most of the time. And he's already got like 14 picks this season, and that's way too high. After 8 play games, it's a bit too much. That's almost 2 picks per game. Maybe 1 pick per game. That's the limit. That's like, dude, get out of here. So people are like, oh well, we need a new quarterback. I'm like, no, we don't. He's a 3-year. He's like he's played for 3 years. He's been in the league for 3 years, and he's just getting used to it. And it's a new offense, and it takes a few years to get used to it, to perfect it. And this is still Andy Reid's team, basically. Most of the guys on the squad are Andy Reid's players. With the exception of a few, of course. But picks, he needs to watch his picks. Our deep balls don't work at all, and he makes very foolish decisions. He's a good quarterback, I'll give him that. But franchise quarterback, yeah, he's the best we've got right now. Of course, Marcus Mariota, maybe. He knows Chip's offense. And Chip taught him, basically. So what are we going to do? It's not a big deal at all. I'm just saying this. Putting people's thoughts out on the internet, so to speak. We'll look at some stats from the game. That's what we'll do. Shady didn't run the ball until very late in the game, actually. He was limited to like 20 carries. And we threw the ball 63 times. 63. That's way too many. So picks are bound to happen when we throw it that many times. So we have to change it up more. We really do. Okay, here we go. Nick Foles, 36 for 62. 411 yards and 2 touchdowns. And 2 picks, of course. So if you get up the 2 touchdowns, or 2 interceptions, solid game. Then Carson Palmer, 20 for 42, 329, 2 TDs. That's okay. That's perfectly fine. You had a good game. We had 88 total plays, 521 yards, 103 penalty yardage. Arizona had 95, but they're not. That's their problem. We should not be committing these many fouls. It's way too many. 3 turnovers. Third down efficiency, 9 for 20, under half. And then there were 7 for 17. Fourth down, 101 for them. Rushing, 26, 110 yards. 110 yards rushing total. Total of Rice, Brown, and McCoy. That's way too little. Possession, 31-10 to 28-50. First downs, we hammered them 27-17. Another thing that's killed us is red zone. I don't even want to look at these stats anymore. I mean, flags, they killed us. Turnovers, they killed us. The turnovers are always killing us. We have like the most turnovers in the whole league by far. And right now it's red zone. That's always been a big issue. Red zone play calling. We have to change it up more. We really do. If we have to, but what can we do about that? It's chips. It's all up here on him. So he can't really be like, oh well, I'm gonna change this completely now, can I? He can't do that. So just have to be patient. He'll get better. It's his second year, so he'll progress. Obviously, his play calling will get a lot better, and we'll be back to a Super Bowl caliber team. Are we right now? Yeah, we're there, sort of, ish. But we've still got a lot to work on. Defense needs a lot of work. Secondary, Kerry Williams, I saw it all game. He was there, he tackled, but he got burned easily. When he was there, he tackled very well, fine. But half the time he was burned. His ass was like 10 yards away from the gun. And what killed us was linebackers. Acho did a good job, and Casey Matthews has stepped up a bit, but Michael Kendricks, with him only being in for 20 snaps, that also killed us a bit too on defense. We were able to pressure Carson Palmer a lot, which is good. We put a lot of pressure on the running backs when they were out on their little swing routes and screens and whatnot. We tackled them. What else? Secondary was pretty good. A lot of knockdown passes, but then they also got a few ridiculous passes too, and ridiculous completions. So we have to. So for next game, a secondary we need to be a lot better. From shutting New York Giants out to this. Right now we're 5-2. That's good. We're 5-2. Probably what the record we should be having right now. Like, it's a good record. Dallas are 6-2. They just lost to the Washington Redskins. That's good. So we've got that. Boom. They're gonna lose next week to Arizona. Boom. They're 6-2, 6-3. And we're gonna win this week against the freaking Houston Texans in Houston. Now they're a pretty good team. Their record's 3-3, I believe, or something around there. 4-3 maybe. Or 4-4. Dallas played them when they were a good team early in the season when they were like 3-2. What are they? They are 4-4. So they're a 500 team. Now they whipped the Titans' ass, but they're a 2-6 team. So we've got these good. We played the hard part of our schedule, I believe. Almost. We got Texans this week, and then we play Carolina on Monday night next week, the week after actually. So I'm not gonna keep this video going for too long, but I'll get to that in my next video. So what we have to do is just play better. Red zone, definitely. Better play calling, definitely. Less fouls. And yeah. Don't turn the ball over, Nick Foles and offense. And Jason Kelsey will be back for next game, so McCoy, he's happy. He's got his main man back, and we're gonna kick butt against these Texans. Like, Kelsey, welcome back. He's gonna come out from the center and then go bang, he's gonna hit that linebacker, and then Shady's gonna have a clear route to the end zone. It's gonna be great. And then Ty Harriman's, he had a torn bicep, but he's gonna try to play through it. So we'll see. It's looking a lot better now, actually. And then Evan Mathis would probably be back for Carolina or Green Bay. So it's looking good. Yeah, we lost, a bit of a bummer, of course. Always sucks to lose, but this is the kind of game we could have won if we would have played college football, but that never happens. But all right, well, whatever. We're 5-2. Dallas lost. It's fine. Had Dallas won, it would have been a bit more stressful. But we're good. But that's all that I have to say, really. I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching, guys. As always, give it a like if you like it. Not just comment on what you guys think we should work on. If you're an Eagles fan, comment what we need really. Should we draft Marcus Mariota maybe? Should we prioritize safeties? I think we should personally. And just give me your general thoughts on the Eagles. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys at Fly Eagles Fly.